Hey everybody, it's Donnie, and guess what? We are drinking in the Northwest. It is a gorgeous day here. It's a Friday afternoon in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. We are in Everett. We're downtown Everett, a little bit industrial. We are at Scuttlebutt Brewing. I need to do a little research on it, but Scuttlebutt's been around for a long time. They started in downtown Everett, down on the waterfront actually. And from there, they actually have a restaurant and brewery house down on the waterfront still, but we are actually at the actual tap room. So let's turn this camera around and go check it out. So as you come into Scuttlebutt, there's my taster tray. It's a neat place. It's got good beer. It's been around for a long time. They have an actual canning line and all the stuff is in there. But it's we'll read about all the history here in a little bit. But this is just a small outside area. Got a bunch of cans and stuff in there. So beautiful. This is just the tap room. Got a couple pinball machines. They got beer to go. Not real big. And you got the magic happens out there. Let's go learn about this place.
You have bets?
I like it. Look at that. Established 1996. We got this whole side of the building too with more tanks. Alright. Let me go back out here to this awesome entrance out here. And here we are. There's my flight. Let's pull the computer out and see what we got. All right, guys, we've got our flight of beer sitting outside in the beer garden. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon. We are at Scuttlebutt Brewing. First of all, what's in the name? A little history about Scuttlebutt. In order to get Scuttle out of 30 years of retirement, we named a brewery after her. Cynthia was given the nickname Scuttlebutt by her father before she was born because it was the scuttlebutt or gossip at Norfolk Naval Station where they were stationed that they were going to have another baby. He called her Scuttlebutt, and when she was born until her 13th birthday at her request, he discontinued the name by dropping the last syllable. She has been since called Scuttle. So Scuttlebutt Brewing was founded by Phil and Cynthia Scuttle Bannon in 1995. It started as a home brewing kit for Father's Day in 1990. As a thoughtful gift as it was also a source of strife. Scuttle wanted to use the kitchen for preparing meals for the family, while Phil was crowding her out in favor of homemade beer. To maintain marital bliss, we decided to move out of the kitchen and into a larger operation. A business plan was established in '95, and they grew the operation from a 5-gallon bucket to a 20-barrel system. That's what they have in there, is a 20-barrel system. We brewed our first beer July 4th, 1996 with a 20-barrel system in the brew house. 2 20-barrel fermenters and 1 20-barrel bright tank. We brewed 3 styles of beers, finished out with 170 barrels sold. Since then, our capacity has grown. We have broadened our product line and include more than 20 styles of handcrafted ales and lagers. After more than 25 years, Scuttlebutt Brewing remains family-owned and independent. And we are actually at the tap room. It's the brewery and tap room. It's at 3310 Cedar Street in Everett. The hours for the tap room, Monday through Friday, they're open 2 to 9. Saturdays, they're open 12 to 9. Sundays, they're open 12 to 7. So they do have a family-style restaurant pub down on the Everett waterfront. It's classic Northwest pub fare with Scuttlebutt ales and lagers. The pub features 12 beer taps, house-made root beer, full bar complemented by Northwest craft spirits, and they also have space if you want to host private parties. Contact them. They're located at 1205 Craftsman Way in Everett. They're open Sunday through Thursday, 11 to 9, Fridays and Saturdays, 11 to 10. So go check them out for food. But here at the tap room, it's a neat place. It's a small seating area inside, but it's real cozy. It's a speakeasy style tap room that has constantly rotating beers, lineup featuring breweries, barrel-aged offerings, specialty beers, collabs, projects, and the core lineup. Hang out in the brewery floor and play lawn games or relax on the couches. Get this, Sundays and Mondays, $3 beers all day. Now, you can't go to a brewery and tell me they got $3 beers all day. That's a good deal. They also have space here if you want to rent it out for functions as well. I already got my taster tray, and yeah, I know there's a little bit missing of the first one. See? So starting from left to right, which would be your right to left, depending on how you're looking at it. We've got the Homeport Blonde, we've got their Pale Ale, we've got their Amber, we've got the Kolsch, and we've got their Hazy IPA. So we're gonna check out each one. I do have Untapped pulled up, so we got a little bit of information on them. So the first one I am drinking is their Homeport Blonde. Light, refreshing, and full of flavor, the beer is perfect for that summer day on the deck, which is where we're at, or an afternoon date with the lawnmower. No. Malt forward flavor with the herbal aroma and some of the pine notes. It's 4.6 on the ABV, so it is light. 19 IBUs. It's got a 3.35 rating on Untapped. And it is easy to drink. It's easy drinking. Yeah, it's decent. I would order it. It's been outside for a little bit, so it's a little warm, but right off the tap, ice cold, be very good. Next up on our list, boom, shakalaka. Next one up is the Pale Ale. Now, there's not a lot of information on this. It's classic, lightly hopped, subtly bitter American Pale Ale is what it says. It's 5.1 on the ABV, 3.47, and it's got about 2,300 ratings on Untapped. It's good. Easy to drink. There's no bitterness. It's pretty smooth. We're going to come up on the Amber now. Now, Amber is one of the 3 flagships that they first started. It's a red American Amber Ale. Beer is an excellent, well-balanced example of classic American-style Amber Ale. Pacific Northwest hops balance the malty caramel flavor with a nice herbal hop finish. It's 5% ABV, and it's got a 3.4 on Untapped with over 8,600 ratings. I'm not a big Amber fan from any of the Ambers that I've really had, even though Alaska Amber was my very first craft beer. A little side note for you. That was a long time ago, but not as long as some people. But yeah, it's okay. Again, the Ambers aren't my style, but I know it was one of their 3 original flagships, so we had to try it. So then we're going to come to the Kolsch. So this is the Roller Bowl Kolsch. It's a Kolsch-style ale showcasing quite pleasant fruit floral aromatics, refreshing, crisp honey flavor with a very mild yet discernible bitterness, featuring Contessa hops and a yeast originally sourced from Cologne, Germany. It's 5.0 ABV. It's got a 3.75 on the Untapped with 428 ratings. Okay, I like this one the best so far. It's light, it's easy, it's very good. Yeah, so far this is definitely the best one. We still got one more though. last stop on the taster. It is Living Daylights IPA. It's their New England style hazy IPA. Washington grown hops provide aroma profile showcasing notes of mandarin orange and subtle grassy notes. Flavor profile is sweet citrus, pleasant full body, and discernible bitterness. 6.1 ABV. It's got 3.86 with about 1,700 ratings on Untapped. It's very approachable, very drinkable. There's really no bitterness for me anyway. If I was going to come here, this would definitely be the one I get. Or the Kolsch. Kolsch was good too, but I think I would get the Living Daylights IPA if that's what they have on tap at the time. They do have a West Coast. Obviously, they have more on tap in there, but I only got a taster of 5. So they're pretty good sized tasters. So $17 for this. Very reasonable. The girl at the counter in there was fantastic. She was super nice. So if you ever get a chance, come on down, check out Scuttlebutt if you're ever in the Everett area. Definitely worth a visit. Yeah, neat place. If you want food, go check out the restaurant down on the waterfront. And that's going to be it for me for today. Enjoy the weather, and thanks for watching. Like the channel, subscribe. It'd be great. I'm trying to get the word out there so when people travel, they can look up and see, hey, this place looks cool, let's go there. So anyways, thanks for watching.